great people of African descent. Welcome once again to another episode of Asim Vibes channel. Today we'll be focusing on the essence of the African Renaissance, a rebirth of our motherland, Africa. This iconic photo is a true depiction of a strong African family, whereby a man leads the way with the support of his wife and family, putting behind them the past and working towards a brighter future. People of African descent, we can collectively, as a family, work towards this through the launch of the African Continental Free Trade Area Single Market, which was officially on the 1st of January 2021. It was signed by 44 member states in the year 2018, 21st of March, created one of the world's largest single trading market, larger than the European Union and the Asian trading bloc combined. We can make this happen and work towards a brighter future. A legacy was made under the leadership of President Paul Kagame, the President of the Republic of Rwanda. So this is a milestone, not just for only Africa, but for people of African descent across the world. Let us acknowledge this and use a platform towards a brighter future for us and children unborn to come. The headquarters is in Accra, Ghana. The African Continental Free Trade Area headquarters is in Accra, Ghana, and it is being carefully selected because of Ghana's leadership in Africa. And the African Continental Free Trade Area members, about 24 member states, have deposited their African Continental Free Trade Instrument of Ratification, which is an agreement, financial payment towards the progress of this trading bloc. On the 5th of April 2021, 36 African Union member states deposited their instrument of ratification with the Union Commission Chairman. So there's great progress, and the evidence is here for you to see. We've got, out of the 54 member states, we can say that 36 of the member states have put forward their payments, and we are hoping that the rest will follow suit. The African Continental Free Trade Area is a single market and an economic development and business-friendly framework which has been created to facilitate solutions designed for Africa to empower women and youth through various government initiatives. So we are hoping with this, people will be able to fulfill their full potentials. The African single trading market is an opportunity for people of African descent to build Black Wall Streets in Africa, and this includes the African diasporans as well, coming together with continental Africans towards a brighter future for our motherland. All we need right now is the right frame of mind, of I can do, the spirit of Ubuntu, to be able to make this a reality in our lifetime and also create a brighter future for our unborn generations to come, creating financial freedom and also liberation from the colonial past. We are the ones to build our motherland. Continental Africans, people of African descent, and African diasporans. We are one of the most industrial We're in the world as Africans and people of African descent. At present, our motherland Africa is a home to 1.37 billion people as of 2021 and still growing. By the year 2030, we will have over 600 million middle class and a billion children by the year 2015. We amount for 16.72% of the global population as we speak right now. This shows us that we have a bright future ahead of us, with a young generation that projects Africa as one of the youngest continents in the world. There is so much market opportunities for people who want to branch into different demographics to be able to provide goods and services. So we've had a positive growth last 10 years, and as of truth, by the year 2050, the African population will be double, according to reports from the World Bank and United Nations. The population will grow by 50%. So there are going to be more concerns for governments to start looking forward to investing in infrastructures to accommodate this new market, with younger generation coming up with innovative ideas to help us accommodate the growing population of Africa. We need more resources to be able to accommodate the needs of the middle class and young millennials of Africa. Another thing that got me really interested was doing a sampling of the 5 most populated countries in Africa. And these countries are leading the way with regards to women, growth. So we're looking at Nigeria, Ethiopia, Egypt, Democratic Republic of Congo, Tanzania, and South Africa. However, the only country that has acknowledged women in terms of encouraging women to be able to take hold of government positions or represent women in the parliamentary roles in the seat of government is South Africa, Rwanda, and Namibia. And we are hoping that other countries will be able to follow suit. Now we know the continent we live in is a continent that is vibrant and has a young. We need to be concerned about their future, and we are hoping with the launch of the African Continental Free Trade Area, which was launched on the 1st of January, that the government will be able to put forward funds to facilitate the necessary support for this young generation and women at large. At the moment, this framework or platform will create a $3 trillion opportunity for Africa when all the markets come together collectively. It's going to be the world's largest free trade area with a gross domestic product of $3.4 trillion. It will also enhance the intra-African trade by 52.3% when there are no tariff barriers, and we are hoping that the governments across the region will be able to resolve this issue so that we can prosper as one continent. So at the end of the day, the African Continental Free Trade Area single market is in a phase of transitioning into a single market. And we are hoping that we will be able to produce a market that focuses on transitioning from a consumer to more of a producer market. And hopefully 30 million people will be lifted out of poverty within the next 10 to 20 years. So we're saying by the year 2040, we will want to see a change with the level of poverty that our motherland Africa is experiencing right now. Last year alone, an estimate of 70% of manufactured goods were exported from the European Union to Africa. This is of great concern. It shows that we are still underdeveloped. We are experiencing right now infrastructure deficiency, and we need to address this as soon as possible. An estimate of 61% of primary goods of raw materials, energy, food and drinks were exported from Africa to the EU last year. This also is a red flag for us to be aware of, because we are exporting more of our raw materials instead of using them to develop our economies and markets in Africa. Northern Africa is the European Union's largest trading partner across the 5 regions in Africa. This is what we need to be aware of, because some of the raw materials from the northern region of Africa can be beneficial to the whole of Africa. So what are the Continental Free Trade strategic objectives? To create a single market for goods and services, movement of capital and people, facilitating local and foreign investment. These are some of the objectives. Other objectives include creating a continental custom union and expanding intra-African trade. Intra-African trade within the 5 regions. For instance, I might be an entrepreneur and I need to source my raw materials from Morocco. So I live in West Africa. The government should mitigate the custom rules to enable people be able to purchase raw materials or components from the different regions of Africa. Other strategic objectives include promoting regional economic integration and also promoting sustainable and inclusive economic development. Inclusive, taking into account that women and youths are very, very important stakeholders towards the successful African Continental Free Trade Area single market, because at present they make up 80% of African SMEs. Other objectives to be achieved are advancing industrial development and also to enhance competitive business environment. Yes, this is very important, because some of the industries right now are kind of experiencing a monopoly structure. What I mean is it's owned by just one person or 2 people. We need an industry that is open to every business person in Africa. So the way forward now is to empower our women and youths. They should be the main priority, and must have a representative in the African Union that will listen to the youths and the women, and they should also be involved in decision making and also in shaping the future of Africa. Women and youths are very important. Another area that the government will need to focus on is to capitalize on the intellectual capacity of the youths, and the government should be able to provide entrepreneurship initiatives and make sure that women and youths have access to skills, finance and resources, provide training, projects, community development, women and youth empowerment projects. These are going to be very helpful for Africa. Now, going forward, I also wanted to bring on board that our fellow Caribbean brothers and sisters and African American brothers and sisters who are outside the continent can have access to their business opportunities in Africa. And so the likes of your Dawn Rivers, which is a very famous Caribbean brand, is very successful in America and the European market, but they also can seize the opportunity to come into the African market. So I put this forward to the CARICOM trading bloc representatives to come together to suggest how they can seize this moment to participate in this big opportunity. So some of these successful brands like your Don Rivers, Grace, and many other successful brands from the Caribbean island can participate in this bilateral trade business opportunities. So CARICOM, Caribbean community, the door is open for you. Step into a new market, not just a new market, it's reconnecting with your roots and being able to be a blessing to our motherland, Africa. So some of the successful entrepreneurs that have, made us proud as Africans are the likes of no one other than CEO Abubakari Jawira, who is a successful serial entrepreneur. We have the likes of Winifred Esechi. She is a food entrepreneur, the founder of Bonitas from Nigeria. And these are people who are filling the gaps in the market. We have to have our own brands of products and services. So another successful brother is Remy Gakwal, who is a Burundian, and his impact felt in Malawi. So we are really proud of what he's doing in terms of empowering the refugees in Malawi, giving them knowledge and IT skills for them to become self-independent and financially, break free and become their own bosses in the future. We have the likes of Alaska, Tanzania, a very amazing food entrepreneur, Jennifer Bash. She is a very inspirational woman as well. We're really proud of what she's doing right now for our motherland, Africa. So check out her brand called Alaska, Tanzania. She is such an empowering woman, and there is hope for many women out there as well. So what future do we want to create for these youths? As we know, we have one of the youngest continents in the world. We want a future where they be the best version of who they've been created to be. We need an educational system that is centered on Africa, that works for Africa, and our youths will be able to fulfill their destiny in the motherland. They wouldn't need to go across to other continents, and our motherland has everything that we need to bring out the best in our youths, and our youths can use their gifts and talents to build the Africa that they want to see, and we will hopefully eradicate poverty in our lifetime. I'm hoping it will be eradicated in our lifetime with the help of the African Continental Free Trade Area single market. So let us work towards a brighter future and a better place for our youths and unborn generations to come. Thank you.